प्रणतौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ हेलो धूलित खेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया साम्य शास्त्र विवादया रसदया चित्तार्पितोन्मादया सस्वद्भक्ति विनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्री चैतन्य दया निधे तव दया भूयादमन्दोदया तस्यापार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्द कंद परमाद्भुत सौम्य लक्ष्म्यां ब्रह्मादि दुर्गम गते वृषभानुजायाः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात् तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधेयम्। हे देव हे दयित हे भुवनैकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुणैकसिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम हा हा कदानुभवितासि पदं दृशोर्मे नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणत क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। जं प्रवदन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरह कातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ आगदान तृणं दन्तै इदं जाचे पुनः पुनः श्रीमद्रूप पदाम्भोजो धूलिश्याम जन्म जन्मनि श्रीचैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. First of all, I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavats unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, Nittala Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa, Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavats unto the lotus feet of His Divine Grace Nittala Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa, Ashtotra Sata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, then to His Divine Grace Nittala Prishtam Vishnupad Paramahansa Ashtotra Satta Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Sri Prabhupada, then to His Divine Grace Nittala Prishtam Vishnupad Paramahansa Ashtotra Satta Sri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and pray the causeless mercy of all. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavats unto the lotus feet of all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray the causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavats unto the lotus feet of all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, devotees, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy. I want to listen some Hollywood something. Literally. Till now you did not tell. Otherwise you don't time. All of you speak little bit.
Did you want to do that tomorrow morning or do you want
No, today.
today?
Tomorrow morning we will go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So no more chance. Yeah.
Oh, another mic.
Can't be support.
First, I offer my most humble obeisances at the lotus feet of my Diksha Guru, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. At the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, and also Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj is my life and soul. I also offer my pranams to the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Sridhar Maharaj, who has graced us with this kind association this last week. Here in, I believe it was in the Braj, Srila Gurudev was asked a question. One devotee asked, how can we increase our sincerity and determination? And Gurudev answered very simply. He said, hear Harikatha, and associate with superior Vaishnavas. So we know that understanding the Shastra is impossible without the association of superior Vaishnavas. Swarup Damodar Goswami, he said, Ja Bhagavad Pada Vaishnavar Sthan. So there's a secret here, hidden within the Shastra. And Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, he said in a very poetic way, he was always very poetic, and he said that the book is passive, but the Vaishnav is dynamic. So I think this last week we had an opportunity to see this in motion here, in real time. Because if we review the verses of Radha, Rasa, Sudha, Nidhi, we'll find only a very general explanation, something that we're very limited to understand. But with the grace of Sripad Maharaj, we were able to go deeply within those verses. And actually it was quite astounding to hear the depth and the sweetness and the things that you pulled out from those verses, Maharaj. And it was quite very wonderful, actually. And if we can keep or cultivate those sweet explanations within our hearts while we do bhajan, then it will be so helpful for all of us. Gurudev, he made it clear that simply by practicing Vaidhi Bhakti alone, we will not necessarily come to the stage of Raganuga. But it's explained in Shastra, in the 10th canto, Vikriditam Rajadu Vidam Vishnu, this verse, that by hearing Brajavadu, the pastimes, the sweet, sportive pastimes of the young gopis of Braj, then gradually our anarthas will be wiped away, and quickly we will attain bhakti and pure devotional service. So I think that this is something that we all have to come to at some point. Maharaj said yesterday, I was listening, I wasn't here, I was listening on the line. Maharaj said, something is always better than nothing. So we can work towards this. And by working towards this, gradually our life will become more and more progressive in bhakti. And one last thing, Krishna Shakti Vinana He Tara Pravarta. No one can preach like this unless they're empowered by Krishna. So, thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you, Pranisa. Sadhu Guru.
Omagyanatandandasya Durandana Salakaya Chakshumanitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Akam Karoti Vachalam Pangalaya Tegaram Akripa Dattamaham Bande Shiguradena Taranam. So, by the mercy of Sri Guru Guranga, they made another arrangement for us to come here in this place to hear Harikatha from such great messenger, representative of our Guru Varga. We're very, very fortunate. I had the opportunity to be with Maharaja in Navadvip during the Gorpani, and he was given the Mahima of Navadvip. He said, Mayapur, he said, the different names are described of this Dham, but you have to go deeply to understand what they are. By guidance, by Anugata, you can understand. One name is Antadvip, one name is Svetadvip. You said one more name, I can't remember.
Brahmapura.
Yeah, Brahmapur. And then you said, but for the Rasika Vaishnavas, they say this place is called Brajavan. And when you said that, it entered my ears, and I was like, wow. So every time you speak, it's a Bhuta, so wonderful, so astonishing. And we were very, very happy that you came here this time to explain such a high topic, like Prime said, that if you read the general meaning, you'll never really get the taste, and it'll just be like, like black and white. You'll never understand it. But by the empowerment of the Goswamis on you and the blessings of our Guru Varga, you can tie all the pieces together to show us a picture of what is our destination in the future. Gurudev would always come here and tell this verse, Anapita charam chirakarunaya vatinakaro samapaitam ushnato swabhakti sriyam. This swabhakti sriyam. It's like we're looking in the want ads, and now Mahaprabhu, because of his love and astonishment for the love that Srimati Radhika comes, he comes here not only to taste but to distribute. And so now he puts a one ad up. The one ad is, we're looking for people to recruit to become Palyadasis. And we're thinking, what is a Palyadasi? Gurudev's given general description, but now you come to tell us all the details. You said, like in the Kunja, when they were having their amorous pastimes, sometimes the manjars would fan them, they would give them drink and so many things, preparation. So you give us all the details of what this post can mean for us in the future, and it gives us something to look forward to. I'm very, very grateful that you opened our eyes to this. So I thank you for the whole community for you coming here and sharing all these things, because for some of us it's like risky to try to study these sastras without being under Anugacha. Anugacha is the most important thing, and from Navadvip to now I realized that only by Anugacha can we get the blessings to understand these things and enter into this, because we're given an invitation. Gurudev gave us an invitation, and when he left, he sent someone else to help us go further. This is what Chiksha Guru means. Someone who can explain the teachings of our Gurudev. Just like Prabhupada said that the professor, he said the professor has to be proficient in what the Guru is telling. He has to be on that same understanding. And so we can see by Gurudev's blessings, he sent you here to explain these things to help us further. I'm very, very appreciative to you, and I'm very, very astonished at how so many people's hearts were touched, and also astonished by some of the katha you spoke. We heard about the court case yesterday, the contract, and so it's so astonishing. So we thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Swarup. Yes, you are from my group.
Oh, I like that. It's better than being from Sheffield.
From where?
I offer my Dandavat pranams to my beloved spiritual master, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Swami Maharaj, my Shiksha Guru, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj. Although I have not been present for your classes, Maharaj, I apologize for that.
But yesterday I saw you.
Yes. But I was reflecting just now that in, I think it was 2001 or 2002, your Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Vaibhav Puri Maharaj, stayed in my house in Los Angeles. And I remember at that time when he was leaving, he patted me on the head and he blessed me to have the association of elevated Vaishnavas. And since that time, I've been very fortunate to also host your good self and other Vaishnavas, not just from our Sangha, but also from other Sanghas. And, I think also that is very important, not to view Vaishnavas within the purview of a sectarian mood, and to try to see the broad aspect of Vaishnavism and the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and to take the association of advanced Vaishnavas whenever is possible, and to see those connections, how the various Vaishnavas all are connected together. Just recently, being in India, it was really nice on Prikrama, to go to the different mats and see historically the connections between the different Vaishnavas of apparently different sanghas, how they're all associating with each other in different ways and assisting each other in the preaching mission of Srila Prabhupada. And it's just so wonderful to have that broad vision. And like Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur talks about, that the obstacle to Vaishnavism is sectarianism, and to be very aware of that. And so even though I'm not a devotee, I'm very thankful and cannot recognize a Vaishnava, but I'm very thankful that the Vaishnavas somehow will see me, and I'll be seen by them for all my faults and make some advancement, and at some point hopefully I can please my Guru Maharaj by some kind of service. So thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you. Prabhu ki. Paramattama.
Jnanatimarandasya Jnanachanashalakaya Chakshunamritamyena Tasmai Shri Namaha Namaham Vishnudaya Krishna Vistani Bhutale Shamati Bhaktivedanta Swami Tamani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pachani Nirvasesa Srinivara Bhaskavasa Namaha Radhika Priyatmane Shishinam Bhaktivedanta Narayan Tinamne. I offer my humblest obeisances to the lotus feet of my spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and His Divine Grace, Srila Sridhar Goswami, who was my first Siksha Guru, and His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Maharaj, and also His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Vaibhavi Puri Maharaj, and Srila Maharaj, he was my first Siksha Guru. He said, wherever that divine current, that Krishna consciousness flows, we have to bow our heads. It doesn't matter whatever or what it's. We can't. The flow of bhakti, it doesn't always go to a straight path. So I have the good fortune to meet so many Vaishnavas. When I see you, Maharaj, I can see I feel the Bhakti Vaibhavi Puri Maharaj. I feel the mood of the nectar, the bhav. Also, I can feel the bhav. When I see you, I feel the bhav of His Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami. And I'm very grateful that I have the association of such high-class Vaishnavas. So that was my Bhakti Rakashira was my first. He was my first Siksha Guru. I got to meet him in Navadvip, and my daughter got initiated, and we got some association. And the only instruction actually he gave to me was, you can't reach the top of the Himalayas in a single leap like Hanuman. He says it's a gradual process. But Maharaj, he is so sweet. He's taken us on a ride. I was thinking a ride way up to the top of the Himalayas, giving a view way past everything into the world of the Manjari Bhav, of so many beautiful pastimes. And it's like whenever Krishna is very kind, so whatever even there's always going to be a spiritual teacher if we're sincere. Our Prabhupada said, if you're sincere, you will find a sincere guru. So I'm praying that I can take these instructions to my heart, not just going through one ear out to another, that I can apply this, and this can go further and further, and we reach the highest peak of the Himalayas, which is Gopi Bhav, and reach the goal of life. So I'm praying that all these spiritual impressions I'm hearing from you make a deep impression in my heart and everybody else here, that we really take it to heart, that this is our goal of life. Anyway, I have to thank you very much, and I hope you come so many more times,
And I'm very grateful for your blessing on our home, inspiring our family, inspiring everybody in our Sangha. And I pray that you come all the time, every year. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for that.
Om Agyanatmanandasya Gyanagana Shalakaya Chakshu Samritam Kriyana Tasmai Shri Namaha Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Padaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Ite Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravana Pachari Nirvasesha Shungi Vadi Pastacha Desatane. And I'm very grateful to have had the association with all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. And thank you so much for being here to give us, your association, Maharaj. Shravanam Kirtanam, that's the basics that we always hear about it too. Shravanam and Kirtanam. And without that, there's no progress being made. So I'm very proud to, hear this Harikatha from you. And try to keep a frame of mind while hearing Trinadapi Suna Suna Tadarapi Sai Suna Amadina Manadina Kirtan Yasara. Keep that frame of mind, and maybe I can make some progress like that. And try to gain some significance, with this in this lifetime. Significance means gaining, a realization of who we really are. Srila Sridhar Maharaj had said that how can I say it? This manifestation that we have, this false ego, is a shield, he said, to protect us from the shock of our insignificance. So, to gain, so anyway, I guess that's what that means. We need to gain significance by, Shravanam Kirtanam. And thank you so much for the clarity. Clarity is so important. So the clarity you presented is helping me to try to get significance again. Go to
Jivan Krishna.
Ram Krishna.
Jivan
Krishna.
Three words.
Speak 3 words.
2 words.
Or few words.
Thank you, Maharaj, for visiting. And I'm missing everything. I will look online.
Then?
Om Gyanatinarandasya Diranjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I offer my obeisances thousands and thousands of times to my Diksha Guru, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and to my Shiksha Guru, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And I offer my obeisances to Srila Bhakti Swarup, Sridhar Maharaj, who so kindly come to give us the nectar of bhakti. And in India, it's a custom to give gifts on your birthday rather than to receive gifts. And many others have said, and I will say again, that so the day after Krishna's birth on Nandotsava, Srila Prabhupada, my Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, took birth in this world. And also on Nandotsava was the first time that I met Srila Bhakti Swarup Sridhar Maharaj at Gaur Sundar's house. And after hearing the katha of Nanda Baba, my heart was captured, and I thank you so much for coming, because without the nectar of the devotees who have this realization in their heart, then we will just dry up. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you, Lola Didi. Sri Bunda Didi.
Oh my God. sometimes I think, I've been a devotee for so many years, and then I correct myself and I say, I'm not even trying to be a devotee for so many years. So, but I'm trying to be a devotee. And I feel these classes are really helping me think of my Gurudev and think about what he wants for me. And I'm grateful for that. And also, I kind of want to learn a little bit more Sanskrit, like practice these words like Kriti is heart, and Nikunja is the grove. And some of these we know, but some of them we're hearing more and more. I don't have to know every little thing, but like when you're going over it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that one. Mala, oh yeah, I know that one. So it's just encouraging me to learn Sanskrit only to be able to understand these songs and verses. So it was really nice that you were doing that. And I actually printed up some of these verses before because I knew you were going to go over them. And as you were going over them, for me to see them and write down was very, very helpful. So anyways, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Now, Manju Vasinali.
You skipped Indira. You skipped Indira.
Yes, after you.
Oh, darn. I should have gone up that way. Agyantimirandasya Agiranjana Shalakshaya Chakshur Unmilitam Jina Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So to my dear beloved Shri Gurudev, I offer my fallen self for whatever that's worth. Like Maharaj said, something is better than nothing, so at least I'm a little bit better than nothing. So I offer that myself to my Gurudev. And I have to say that my ears have been very happy in this last week that actually I kind of picked out of going to work. I was supposed to go to work so many days ago, but last year I took a vow that I would never work again on Mother's Day. And somehow or other, Krishna helped me fulfill my vow that I didn't go back to work on Mother's Day. And now, so I've been here for 10 days, and my ears just feel really, really happy. They feel like they've just been drinking nectar every day, and they're kind of tingly, and they want to drink more nectar. And Maharajji, I just want to say, it's been totally, totally, totally fun having you here. It's just been so much fun, and I just feel really excited to have this sweet Vaishnava in our lives as a well-wisher and friend and expert Sanskrit scholar that can help bring us deeper into this, our line of Rupanuga Guru Varga. So thank you for accepting us as part of your family.
Thank you.
And we really appreciate you so much, Maharaj.
Jai Manju Vasinali, thank you. Now Indira, please. Now Indira. Manju Vasinali is telling to you. Yeah.
It's here, it's here.
Manju Vasinali is told you.
Zigzags.
Thank you, Maharaja. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna.
Madhavi? Only singing, no speaking.
Neither.
Huh? But you are singing many songs.
First of all, I offer my unlimited pranams unto my Srila Gurudev. I don't really know what to say, Maharaj, but thank you so much for your wonderful Harikatha. I was not here for the whole time, but every time I get the opportunity to be in your presence, I feel very uplifted. And like Sadhguru Prabhu spoke, it's
I really love to see all the interconnections between all of our mats and our family, and have it broadening my heart and my mind, and it's so much mercy that you come and spend time with us and teach us about. Well, this topic is a little high for me, honestly, but but it's good. It's good for me to hear and to push myself and learn more. And so thank you for that. And little pieces. I'm taking little pieces and coming, as I can digest. And yes, just thank you for your beautiful smile. Most importantly, sorry to be, but it's really nice. It's to see you, and I feel brightened up. So thank you, Maharaj, for your association.
Thank you, Maharaj. Oh, here, this side. Tanzania.
Only thank you for giving me the opportunity, the service.
Anyone? No? Here, Madhu.
Chandraya Radhikaya Tadaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha. So on Gadadhar Pandit's appearance day, everybody was saying something, and I was remembering something that Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj, he was writing about Gadadhar Pandit, and he was speaking about Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's secret vision of Gadadhar Pandit, and it was reminding me, just like these classes, Prabodhananda Saraswati, he's giving a very secret sporty. And Maharaj is saying in LA and here, this is not for everyone. This is very rare. And we're very fortunate to hear about these secret sporties from these very high-class Goswamis like Prabodhananda Saraswati. So, Sridhar Maharaj, Bhakti Sridhar Maharaj, he was quoting Bhaktisiddhanta. He said, Gadadhar Din Dhari Payacha Gaura Hari. So he said that Bhaktisiddhanta noted that there's something very similar between Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Gadadhar Pandit. They disappeared on the same day. And he said that these Navadvip pastimes are eternal. Sometimes they're underground, like Nitya Lila is eternal, but for us, sometimes they come to the surface. So, in the Anubhasya of Bhaktisiddhanta's Chaitanya Charitamrita Anubhasya commentary, he said, I suddenly found Swarup Damodar as Gaur Kishore and Gadadhar Pandit as Bhaktivinoda Thakur. They most graciously gave me that sort of vision. And so he said, I have seen it with my own eye of divine service. Bhaktisiddhanta said this. And he said, this is not to be given publicly open. Yeah. He said only, otherwise people will laugh at it. But they most graciously gave me that divine vision. So I was remembering that on Gadadhar Pandit's day. But I had to look back at the book and just read the notes. And I just feel like if we get to know these very special direct servants of Radha Krishna, like Gadadhar Pandit, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabodhananda Saraswati, we get all these secrets of these sporties they're having. And that, Gadadhar Pandit's coming as Bhaktivinoda Thakur to teach us personally. So thank you for sharing the sporties of Prabodhananda Saraswati with us. We're very fortunate that we get to know these secrets. You said this isn't happening anywhere. No. Not even everywhere in Vrindavan. Not happening in this place of the world, But you were in Los Angeles and said, but we are very fortunate. Now it's being spoken in Los Angeles. Now it's being spoken in New Village. So by being close to those who are having sporties, and those who are having sporties of the people who are having sporties, we're very fortunate to hear this. So I hope I am always fortunate to be in that place where some remnants are being heard, even though it's not going in my heart yet. But still, by being close to it, we all very much benefit. So thank you very much, Maharaj.
Thank you, Madhur. Although you are thinking not going heart, but soul is capturing. It is going to soul, and it will sure work, because soul understands. So that is why, if we understand or don't understand, no problem. If we listen, so why Kabira spoke, Sunilo Taravai. This Chaitanya Charitamrita, who will listen, he will get benefit. Does not understand or not understand? What to speak if you understand. If no understand also, help, benefit is there. Because soul understands. Now we are in the state of body and mind, so we are thinking I am unable to, but soul is understanding. Soul knows all language. Now Radha book, we told about Radha, so Radha book is
I've been trying my best, Maharaj, to sit in front of you, even though I lack qualification, and absorb as much of this Harikatha, sweet Harikatha, as I can. And so, like you just stated, just that action is going deep into my soul, even though externally I'm feeling it's going in one ear and out the other. But by your constant association with us for the last 7 days, I do feel very inspired. I feel very uplifted, and I hope to continue to take this mood that you're bringing all over the world, and we're so happy that you're bringing it here to New Braj. And I hope to continue this mood and try to read more of the sastras so that I can also be inspired to preach to others what you are also teaching. So every once in a while I'm able to, within my own bhajan, ask for sadhu sangha. And so I'm trying my best to make it a point to come and sit here in front of you, because I'm asking for this, and here you are, sadhu in front of me, and I just need to just absorb this and continue to try to apply it and practice it in my life. And thank you so much, Maharaj. I know that traveling all over the world is not easy. I know that giving your life and soul, at least from my perspective, is not easy. For you, it may come very easy, I can see. I appreciate you from the core of my heart, and Paramatma was saying, come back next year. I said, come back more than once a year, maybe. So, twice a year. So, thank you, Maharaj, again for coming. And
yes, whatever you speak, no problem.
We are very fortunate, the Guru Varga, thank you, Sridhar Maharaja, and Maurice Bhakti. And now we're going to be separation, and then please come back next year. Hare Krishna.
Anubhav.
Thank you so much for coming, Maharaj, and bringing these little droplets of pure happiness. Just like you said yesterday, a little droplet can take us all the way back. So I just pray that this association never ends and keep coming and coming more often and more often. Thank you so
No,
much.
Maharaj. There's no time. Of course, no. No, of course, no. I don't need to speak. Man, I'm on the spot now. Turn the camera.
Guru Guru Chandra Radhikaya Sridhar Krishna Krishna Bhakti. Every time I get asked to speak, I remember this quote in English, how you can recognize a fool when he opens his mouth. So that's why I don't want to speak, because then I'm like, man, people are going to say that I'm a fool. But then I'm like, okay, I got to share what's in my heart. And that's one of the things, I guess, like I always say when I get asked to speak, like the Vaishnavas ask us to speak so we can actually share what is our condition and they can help us. So just as a student bringing their homework to the teacher, this is like, okay, this is my homework, this is what I've been studying, this is what I've been learning. And then the teacher checks it and it's like, okay, you're wrong, you're right, you're on the right path. So keep going. So the same way, I'm like, okay, what can I speak? When I was listening to everybody speaking, and then in my mind I was like, oh, maybe I'll get asked to speak, maybe I don't. But what if I get asked to speak? What would I say? I was thinking in my mind, I was like, oh, should I, remember a verse? Which verse will I speak? And so people can be like, oh my God, he knows that verse. Sometimes trying to post out a good verse, but yeah, like, oh wow, he's very scholarly. But then I was like, no, you're just gonna speak what's in your heart. I remember one time Maharaja told me, if you ever get asked to speak, just share what's in your heart. And I remember Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that his knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness. So I pray that I can remember a little bit and don't take too much time. But like Maharaj one time said, he's like Hari Ananta, Hari Katha. And to describe the glories of a Vaishnava is unlimited, because the same way Krishna has so many glories, the Vaishnava has also so many glories, and all the qualities of the demigods and Krishna, everything goes into the Vaishnava, and he's come to help us. So I'm trying to understand what is the meaning of being in Sadhu Sangha. And we all heard all the time how Sadhu Sangha is not cheap, but we can take it very cheaply. Just like the mosquito is always with the sadhu, just sucking the blood. And, instead of being a guru bogi, I want to be a guru, like serving guru, instead of just enjoying what the guru is giving, enjoying what the Vaishnava is giving, taking the nice remnants, or sometimes some people bring some stuff, and they're like, oh, okay, just take this. Or so I'm like, no, the mood of service is what drives and gives bhakti in the heart. And like Maharaj one time said, like we have to melt the heart of the Vaishnavas. We have to melt the heart of Gurudev. And eventually when we melt the heart, then all that's within his heart is going to be transmitted toward us. And like Maharaj said, that our Srila Gurudev told him, like we are not Saran Sira in this Kali Yuga, we are Kripa Sira. So we're just depending upon the mercy that the Vaishnava is giving. And how to get the mercy? Just like a dog standing next to the owner, just waiting to get some crumbles, some remnants, something about it, just there, like, okay. Maybe after he takes something will drop. Anyway, I won't. Stop crying now. Nityananda.
I offer obeisances to our Srila Gurudev, our Guru Parampara, to Bhakti Swarup Maharaj, and all of our beloved guests of the branch. Our Gurudev gave us the identity here as New Braj Vasis, and to have this identity and to try to go deeply into what that means is Srila Gurudev's mercy. We are simple villagers here, and our duty is to host sadhus and hear from them and try to take the gems that they are giving. So, by the mercy of Srila Gurudev, he's arranging everything for us. He's arranging Sadhu Sangha, and he's arranging all of the grades past ABC, PhD, and when we're ready, and the more we try, the more we're sincere, he will arrange everything for us. So, I feel so lucky to be here and to be with all the devotees, and also I beg forgiveness for not being able to do my service better and not being more serious about the path and what you're giving and what Gurudev is giving. So by your mercy, I can take this more seriously and take my seva more seriously and make some advancement in this lifetime. So thank you for coming and inspiring this.
Jnanatamrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuramitam Jena Tasmaya Sri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namah. For my respectful obeisances, thousands and thousands of times unto the beloved lotus feet of my Maharaja Tamastotara Satasisi Mad Srila Bhakti Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And the same unto the lotus feet of my Shiksha Gurus, beginning with His Divine Grace, Nityalila Pravishma Vishpad, Ashtotar Satasisi Mad, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. And to all of our esteemed Rupanuga Guru Varga, and especially today also to His Grace, Ashtotar Satasisi Mad, Srila Bhakti Swarup Sridhar Maharaj. Thank you so much for coming, Maharaj, and to also all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis and honored guests. Also today, especially to your beloved Gurudev, Nityalila Pravishma Vishnupad Ashtotar Satasisi Mad Srila Bhakti Baba Puri Goswami Maharaj. We're very blessed, Maharaj. This is not ordinary, at least not to me, but I know I'm not very significant, but I see all the devotees here, I see them so happy, so inspired, and it reminds me of how when our Srila Gurudev was here, how everyone became so inspired, and Gurudev would come once a year. This is very Gadadhar Prabhu, he's saying, once for sure, but maybe you can come twice. Yeah. So if we ask to come twice, at least for sure you'll come once. Yeah. But Srila Gurudev would come, and every year when he would come, he would say, I've come to check your pulse. Pulse like a good doctor. He said, then I'll see what's wrong with you, and I will give injection. Yeah. So I feel like you're doing like that. You've come here and you're inspiring us, and you're also saying, this is New Braj, and you're New Brajavasis, and I've come here to help you come into full realization of this position of what it really means to be a New Brajavasi. It's always necessary to keep going up. We can never think to stay in one place. Staying in one position is not good. Best is going up. But we find sometimes we're going down. But when sadhus like you come, then we come up so much. We're so lucky in that. And I would just like to take a moment also to thank the New Brajavasis for doing such a wonderful job of hosting you and making so many nice arrangements, especially Jai Govinda Prabhu, cooking so much, serving so much. Anupam Prabhu also cooking so much, and all cooks. It's hard to say everybody. Also, Rupa Manjari is making so many beautiful garlands, and her team helping her.
Charo made that one.
Nice seva, all. Yes, Charo Chandrika Didi, all devotees here. Very special. Like whenever sadhus come, everyone comes together and does so much seva, works very, very hard to facilitate all devotees so that they're happy. I was thinking also that you're reminding us of our Gurudev, bringing verses like Anya Vilasitam Sunyam Yanakarmi Anavitam Anukuyena Krishnanu Shilanam Bhakti Uttama. You're saying these verses and reminding us, giving us this katha, and reminding us of our Gurudev. And I was also thinking that these scriptures are so sweet, especially Srimad Bhagavatam, and also this one verse I was remembering that you also said, Satam Prasangam Namabhyo Samhido Bhavati Karna Rasa Tajjo Sanadasu Avardhavardhani Sada Bhaktir Bhaktiranum Pravishti. This is such ras is in these scriptures, and especially when you hear them from self-realized souls,
then you can make so much advancement. And you can fly on this bhakti. And it's described that when a bird takes a bite from a piece of fruit, it becomes so much more sweet. It also ripens much more quickly. So Srimad Bhagavatam is so sweet, but it's described that when Shukadev Goswami came and he told the Srimad Bhagavatam, it came so much more sweet. So you've come and you're giving this beautiful Harikatha, Radha Rasa Sudha Nidhi, and you're making it so tasty. We cannot get enough. 1 week has gone by, it's like the blink of an eye. Yeah. So, don't wait too long. Please come again soon, okay? Thank you. Oh, and also, one last thing. Thank you so much to the entourage that is coming with you. Like Sridhar Prabhu and Sajay Prabhu and so many, Brindadini. And they're helping also to enliven us so much.
So, as Nanda Gopal mentioned, that Gurudev came to give injection to the patient. However, there was one patient, when he could not even hold water, anytime they gave him water, he would throw up. So they took him to the doctor, and the doctor prescribed 2 tablespoons of ghee. And so people were asking, why? He cannot even hold water, and you're giving him ghee. And so the doctor replied, well, something will stick inside of him, and he'll get some nourishment. So in this last week, we got 14 tablespoons of ghee, 2 each stick. And so I feel like that also. And I very much appreciate all the detailed explanation of the verses. And I was able to go home and look up the Sanskrit words and try to become more absorbed in them. And it just brings up more and more questions for me, how to put it all in perspective for somebody with me at my level of non-progress. And anyway, I appreciate very much your Harikatha and your injections you're giving to us.
Now, go to the Mr. Jadam, will speak? Yes, you want to speak? Yes. Yes, give some. Okay.
Om Anginatimiandasya Jnanam Jnanasalakaya Chakshutamitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I just want to thank you for bringing water. My heart is like a barren desert, and your nectarian katha is like a drop of water, and it's making me want more, because once you get one drop of water, you want more, especially when you're struggling through the desert of this material. So thank you very much, and I've enjoyed walking with you in the morning and hearing your katha. It's been so nice. And thank you for showering your mercy on my family and our land. And thank you very much.
Hi, Chandra.
Maharaja, we can never repay you. The gift of Harikatha, it's coming from your lips, but it's like I'm hearing Guru say because he's your Siksha Guru, but every word, and not just the kata, but also your behavior. It makes me feel like I'm in the mud, you know? And I wish that I could chant like you, or think like you, or be like you. It's very inspiring, both in the it's not an intellectual process, even though you are saying this word means that. You're showing us that that if we try to practice, then so many little details they just add up to the picture that's in the verse, and we can meditate on that. And I find that the pastimes of Radha Govinda are most inspiring. As our Acharya has said, that even if I have not got the qualification to serve Govindaji, I will not give up. So, thank you for always being my friend. I think that this is the quality where sadhu, they're like your guardian angel, more of a friend than sometimes I am to myself. So I hope that we still get to hear some sweet Radha Rasa Sudha tonight.
Thank you. I know you since 2008 from LA. I met in LA first. Now Jai.
Vishnu Pranayadi Kaya Priyatmane Shishman Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Kinamane Vishnu Pranayadi Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Kinamane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravana Pachani Vishesha Sanyavadi Paschatya Deshakarani Om Gyana Timanastam Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Manikambina Tasma Sri Bhavaya Namaha Purve Gaurachandra Radhikaya Tarave Krishna Krishna Bhakti Bhakti Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasi Gaura Bhakti Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Om Nindaya Vasudeva Priyaya Kisapasya Krishna Bhakti Devi Satvajaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, New Braj is a very special place. It is our birthplace, where we were all born. This is the place where the most groundbreaking kata has been given. This groundbreaking kata of Brajalila, given by His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Swami Maharaj, our Gurudev. And during this week, we have seen even more groundbreaking kata that has never been heard before from the lotus lips of His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Vedanta Bhakti Swarup Sridhar Swami Maharaj. So, in following the footsteps of Srila Gurudev, he is giving us more detail into these pastimes and into the grove and into the kunjas. So I feel that we've been going to the movies every night, 6 o'clock, where we're getting a full panoply of detail in full technicolor of the destination where our Srila Gurudev wants us to go. So we have learned about Srimati Radha, new details that we've never heard before, like she is Shama Mani, the crest jewel of all shamas, that she's a built-in air conditioning heating unit who gives fragrance from her lotus face. And we've learned about sunlight, the dialectic exchange of questions and answers between Radha and Krishna, going back and forth in a transcendental dialecticism. Then we've heard about how beautiful the manjaris are, just like Srimati Radhika. We've learned how Krishna, when he touches Srimati Radhika, then all the sakis and all the manjaris become totally intoxicated. And we have learned about Srimati Radhikaji's mood of unmana, total divine madness, and how she's called Unmadini,
this name we never heard before, but it is the very quality that Sri Krishna wanted to taste and was intoxicated by. It was totally out of his access. So this is the very specific reason why Sri Krishna comes to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to taste this unmother mood that she had, that he had no access to. So we're getting from the lips of Bhakti Sridhar much more detail into Srimati Radha's qualities, her features, and this is what Srila Gurudev wanted to give to us, and we're getting it in this new wave of Radha Tattva that's benedicting the world through the agency of Srila Bhakti Sridhar Maharaj, the very unique Vaishnava, because his tattva is not available in Vaikuntha, not available, what to speak of Los Angeles and Braj, not even in Vaikuntha it's available, but we're so fortunate. And this is all the arrangement of Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev wants to go deeper and complete the picture, so he sent us a very qualified individual, as we can all see, who syllable for syllable takes us every night into the depths of the cringes of what's actually going on. So we call him the deep sea diver, because he's able to go down deep into the bottom of the ocean of each verse every night and dig these gems and bring them up to the surface for us to see, which no one on the planet really goes that deep. Maharaj's lungs are very strong. He can plunge into deep, deep depths and go beyond the surface of the verses. So he's been told that he has all the blessings of the six Goswamis on him. And he preaches in a way that's quite unique, in that all the commentaries of all the acharyas are in front of him like a video screen that he plucks effortlessly. We've not seen this before, but Gurudev has chosen him to nourish his legacy, because to follow up Srila Gurudev is literally impossible. He gave us a legacy that was impossible to surpass. And just like Prabhupada, when Prabhupada left, we never thought anybody could fill those shoes. But Srila Gurudev just took us to levels and heights that we never saw before. So Bhakti Sridhar Maharaj is nourishing what Srila Gurudev has given us, this Radha Tattva, and it's like a big wave that's building. It's now going up the west coast and flooding in the downpour, and it will continue like this. So we pray that he comes back and continue to nourish Srila Gurudev's legacy. I also want to speak about all the wonderful devotees here who have made this festival so beautiful. All your inspiration, your enthusiasm, your save of Ricky, we all feel so inundated by your hospitality. And how these deep moods are already in you because Srila Gurudev has planted them in your hearts. And Bhakti Sridhar Maharaj is just encouraging them and bringing them and watering them, adding more fertilizer to bring them to the surface so that we can actually relish them now. And so, without further ado, my Dhanva pronounced to every single person in New Braj for making this festival so successful, so relishable, and Maharaja's beautiful lotus gaze and his smile that is cast on all of the Devasis, and how inspired they are writing this new wave of Radha Tattva, this new installment of Radha Tattva that Srila Gurudev has arranged for us to hear, feel, imbibe, penetrate, and make it fortified in our heart what Srila Gurudev descended to come to give. So Maharaj is following very nicely in Gurudev's footsteps, and we wanted to continue. And Maharaj is coming in a very young form. Just imagine how many more years of this we're going to have. So we're most fortunate. And again, I thank Maharaj's lotus feet, which is the source of all suffering, giving these conceptions. He doesn't just give the kitab, you can tell he's relishing it. And we're getting these downloads from the spiritual world through his lotus lips. Well, thank you so much, Maharaj, for coming. And you've been in Alachua, Los Angeles, now New Braj, and this unsurpassable nectarian wave is now going to Mandala Springs, then up to Eugene, Oregon, then to Hawaii, then to Mexico, then to Austin, Texas, and then to New York. So this is all the mercy of Srila Gurudev. And this, we didn't think that we were going to get this kind of level of katha after Srila Gurudev. We didn't see it anywhere, but it is here now. And it's all Srila Gurudev's mercy. Thank you so much.
Now we are lacking on people in kitchen now.
Where do you buy tickets? Buy tickets for the train, yeah, train tickets are going to be available.
Srimata Sakata Krishna Punya Swarup Kirtana. So Gurudev was always very concerned when he would leave one place. He would say, "Don't be weak." So he was always very happy if any preacher would take the effort to come and water the soil again. And now we see it's getting more hotter here and better. So I think Gurudev arranged you to come to give a good amount of water to nourish the, like you explained this morning, when the seed is planted, then you just have to put water, and then the sprouts come out, the 2 leaves, then more water, and more and more and more. So Gurudev really wanted us to understand why he came to this world, that we know the goal, and the goal is Tat Tat Bhav Ichamai, the mood of the Kinkaris. So, and I'm very happy that this subject has been discussed by you, because the way you explain it is very deep, but you also explain it in a very practical way, and that balance is so beautiful. So I'm very grateful for that, and I'm looking forward to hear more tonight. Next slow, if possible.
Okay. I think when I read. Really, we should know how it is possible. Really, I do nothing. I do nothing. How it is going on, I tell. In this material world, many things which can be done by money. If you have money, you can do many things. In this material world, many things you can do by your physical strength. Those who are weak, they cannot do. But many activities you can do by your physical strength. Some activities are necessary by physical strength. Some activities can be done by social strength. If you are society, if alone you cannot do. If you are in one society, then you can do that. Some activities you can do with family members. If you are alone, you cannot do. Like this, in this material, many things which can be done by different reasons and different strength. But only one thing which cannot be done by money, by physical strength, by social strength, by family member or anything else. Only it is possible by the Kripa, strength of mercy. Harikatha is only possible by blessing. Blessing of Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna, Radha, all. So it is said, Guru Kripai Kevalam. Guru Kripai Kevalam. By the blessings of Guru. Without blessing or mercy, Harikatha is impossible to listen. Harikatha cannot be organized also. You cannot have the opportunity to organize, you cannot have the opportunity to come and listen, and you cannot have the opportunity to get the speaker also. So, material all activities can be done by different strengths, like before I spoke. Only Harikatha possible only by Kripa Shakti or Kripa Bhav. By the blessings of Gurudev, Vaishnavas, Radharani, Krishna, all. Without blessing, it is impossible. So, this is going on means we do nothing, they are doing by the blessing. In Srimad Bhagavatam, I have told before once, Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Radha Rasa Sudha Devi.
Srimad Valmiki Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavatam, all Srimad written. So what is meaning of Srimad? I have spoken before also, just reminding who were absent for them. Sri means Radharani. Mother means intoxication. Intoxication. Sri means Radharani. Mother means intoxication or madness. Before, in one verse I have told already, I think in LA. In LA or here? Ammadini? In LA. In LA, in one verse again, there Unmadini. Unmadini means madness. So in Sanskrit, madness means mother. So when Radharani becoming intoxicated and Unmadini, then only this Katha will possible. When Guru Vaishnavas, they are blessing, they want to bless whole world, or particular to which jivas, being pleased by their attitudes, behavior, praying and crying. If they are merciful, if they desire, then they will apply the application, then Radharani will come in intoxication. Then only it is possible. Why? This Katha cannot be possible. Why? This is the highest Katha in not only universe, in all transcendental level. More than Radha Rasa Sudha Nidhi, Radharani's Katha, you cannot get anywhere. This is the highest topic, which is only releasement of Radha Krishna, sufficient Manjaris. More than this releasement, you cannot find any universe. So this Katha, how it is possible is by our and our, it is impossible. It is only possible by blessing. How it is coming to this planet to manifest, to listen, when Radharani is becoming Unmadini, mother. Mother means intoxication. For example, when a lady, I am giving example so that it becomes easy to understand. A couple or wife and husband, they are there. A richest person is there, very opulent, who has lots of money, billion of dollars. And he has one wife. One day what did happen? His wife drank the liquor and became very intoxicated. Now, due to intoxication, she is out of control. When intoxicated, then she is out of control. Then what she did? She opened the locker of the husband. Locker, she took all jewelry, all dollars and went to the roof. And she started throwing to the ground. Now what did happen? When all the beggars and people, they were going on the road, they were going from the roof, dollars, jewelry are coming to the ground. So who was looking? They were taking. And because she was throwing and to take, and she is throwing why? Due to intoxication. No, not in normal conditions. When she is being intoxicated, then only throwing. And now husband is looking. Oh, what is happened? Why you are throwing the jewelry? Why you are throwing the dollars on the ground? In great labor, I have collected all this. Do you know how many hours and how many years I worked to collect all the jewelry for you and for our family? And how many dollars I collected with the greatest care and working, and you are throwing very easily. But she is not listening. And now she is so intoxicated that all the throwing, husband cannot tell anything because she is his wife. So he cannot beat, he cannot do anything. Now he is telling her, stop, don't give, stop, don't throw. But she is not listening. Why? Due to intoxication. So due to intoxication, she is throwing everything. Whatever is coming in the hand, looking in front, taking and throwing to the ground. And now the beggars who never dream to get this, but they are getting on the road. Those who are going, they are getting, but all are not getting. Because who are in that road only, they can get. Who are long distance, they have no opportunity. So why this happened? But husband also cannot tell anything because he loves to the wife, and he knows that due to intoxication she is doing all this. So now husband is at last bound, but he trying to hold and make pacify, but she is not coming to the rational consciousness till now due to intoxication. Similarly, when Radharani is coming in intoxication, which is Unmadan, then also Radharani is throwing all the valuable jewelry, which is this Katha. Otherwise, nobody can get this. When Radharani is throwing to this world by the arrangement of Guru was praying, etc., then Radharani coming in intoxication and throwing here in this planet. Then only it is possible. So without blessing and Radharani's Unmadini stage, it is impossible. So by our own endeavor, by our own energy and strength, we can get it. It is only possible by Radharani's blessing when she is coming in the transcendental ecstasy of Unmadini. So when she is being intoxicated by the transcendental ecstasy of Krishna Rasa, when she is drinking, like when a normal woman is drinking the liquor and being intoxicated, then she does not care what cost it is, because that time brain is not working properly. No external consciousness. So all the husband is stopping, but she does not listen. Similarly, when Radharani is coming in intoxication, which is a Unmadini and transcendental ecstasy, then she is throwing the valuable gems of Radha Rasa Sudha in this material world. It is coming here. And when husband is stopping, then also she is not listening. Similarly, when Krishna tells, oh, what you are doing this? This is so high class topic. This is so valuable. Why you are throwing this? But Radha does not care. And Krishna is stopping, trying, stop, don't give, because Krishna is miser. like husband was miser, but now when we became intoxicated and throwing. And now beggars also able to get. Beggar never, he cannot dream to get a diamond or jewelry or $1,000,000 because he knows how difficult to get this. But when an intoxicated woman is throwing from the roof, a beggar can get easily. Similarly, it is not easy for us what we are discussing. This Radha Sudhanidhi and the Manjari Bhava is not easy for a conditioned living entity. Many lifetimes good fortune and blessing necessary. But when a lady becoming intoxicated and throwing the jewelry and dollars on the road from roof, then even a beggar can get. A poor man can get. Who is going on the road, he can get. And he can take. Similarly, when Radharani is being intoxicated and throwing the valuable gem like this Radha Sudhanidhi or any Harikatha, which is valuable, most valuable, and when Krishna is stopping also, it is impossible to stop. Like when husband is stopping, it is impossible to stop because she is throwing due to intoxication. Similarly, when Radharani is in intoxication mood, Unmadini, when Krishna stops also, she does not listen. Then only this katha is possible here. So, without blessing of Radharani, Guru and Vaishnavas, this katha is impossible to listen, impossible to arrange, impossible to get this. So, it is only possible by blessing. Only reason is mercy, Kripa God. Without Kripa God, no any other God. Bala understand Bala. Bala means strength. So the root cause of getting Harikatha or Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi is only Kripa God. No any Daihika God, Manasika God, Sharirika God, Samajika God. Means Daihika means physical strength. Manasika means mental strength. And I have already spoken before. All the varieties of different varieties of strength. By no strength, one can get this. Only one strength, that is Kripa God. So it is only possible by the blessing. Without blessing, no one can get. You may have $1 million, but you cannot bring a sadhu to speak. By money, you cannot get. By you may have so many family members. So I have so many family, I can do this. No, you try, you cannot get. Only by Kripa. By Kripa, a beggar can get. Like when now Radharani throwing, those who are going on the road, they can get. So, by Kripa, even a poor person, even a beggar, even an unqualified person can get this. But if you know mercy, rich person cannot get. So it is only possible by blessing. So 1 week or more than 8 days we have been listening today. This is the root cause of mercy. Due to mercy, I did nothing, you did nothing. So all credit will go to Guru Vaishnavas. Gurudev, Radharani, intoxicated throwing. That's why the unqualified beggars like we are getting. Otherwise it is impossible. This topic is not easy to get even, what to understand. You see, no books are available like this. We will speak in details. Till now, no books are so detailed available. This is only by blessing. They were inspiring, that is coming out. Otherwise, I tell nothing. I am, you see, I never look in book also. Now, not what they are inspiring, I am telling you. So only reason is blessing, mercy. And how I got inspiration for these topics, the root of first reason is our Guru Maharaj. When he brought me to Vrindavan, he brought me to Vrindavan in 1993. I stayed there. Then I entered to study Sanskrit, Harinamamrita background compiled by G. Osman. When I was studying, then I was going to listen Harikatha. At that time, our Bhakti Narayana Goswami Maharaj was staying in Rup Sanatana Gauriya and Kesari Gauriya. He was speaking this kind of Katha. All Vaishnavas were coming, especially in Rupa Goswami's disappearance day. He was calling all Vaishnavas. From all Gauriya, even from Mathura, the Pandits, Brahmins, scholars, they were also coming. So he was giving to chance to speak everyone. Till now, going on a thing, that is. Because he started in Gauriya Math, only Narayana Goswami Maharaj is only one who is observing this Rupa Goswami's disappearance festival and inviting all scholars, Pandits, Vaishnavas to speak this. 2 days or 3 days? 2 days. Huh? 3 days. 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. So I was listening when I was in Vrindavan since 1993. And you will see, after listening of all Vaishnavas and scholars, Pandits from Mathura, he will listen because he was the president. Yes, he was president and letting to everyone, all the scholars, all the Pandits from Mathura, Vrindavan, whole Brothermandal, they were speaking, and all Brahmacharis, Sannyas, they were also speaking. He was ordering, you tell like this. And I was there also. Then you will see, after listening everyone, he was remembering who spoke what and where is mistake. If some mistake or any apasiddhanta, means non-bona fide siddhanta, he was correcting. I was new that time in 1993. First time I went to Vrindavan, second time. Prior to this, I went in 1988. But at that time, I was studying. But in 1993, when I went, then since then, I was listening. So when I was listening, then I was looking that he was correcting to whom, in which place, in which point. So if some apasiddhanta or some non-bona fide siddhanta, someone was speaking, then you are known like it is not this, it is like this. So this is siddhanta. Our Rupa Goswami spoke this. Vishwanath Chakravarti spoke this. Like this, he was giving examples. He was correcting, and he was listening to everyone. So I also learned this to speak, let to allow everyone to speak. That's why I am telling to speak everyone. Because I was watching to him what he was doing. Then he will speak at the last as a president. Then you will find, I was watching, he will have some special topic, which others did not speak. You will find, he will speak something special, which you will not find other speakers. And I was very surprised. Oh, many speakers spoke different things. But Maharaj spoke, which others they did not speak at all. So he was always speaking some special, which others did not touch. So since then I was so inspired to when I can speak like him. Yes, and my desire increased to study more, to learn more. And since then I started studying also, and I was listening also, and he became like my inspiration. Since then because after coming in Vrindavan, before coming Vrindavan, I was not getting this kind of কথা. Because mostly they are not speaking this high topic. When I came to Vrindavan, I first listened from him who is speaking this Rasa Katha. Then I was attending wherever his Katha was going on. I have already told several times. Just I am reminding again. One verse I told already. But some devotees were absent and for them reminding again. I had memorized one verse like Tavaivasmi, Najivami Tvaya Iti Vigyaya Radhikam Nayamam Sarantikam. But really, this verse is from Vilapakus Manjali. And Raghunatha Goswami is not telling Radhe. Raghunatha Goswami is telling Tavaivasmi, Najivami Tvaya Iti Vigyaya Devi Tam Nayamam Sarantikam. So I had memorized this, what was written in Vilapakus Manjali. So when before coming in Puri, Vrindavan I memorized already. So it was in my mind that Iti Vigyaya Devi Tam Nayamam Sarantikam. But when I listened from Guru Narayana Goswami Maharaj this was, he was reciting Tavaivasmi, Najivami Tvaya Vina, Iti Vigyaya Radhekam Nayamam Sarantikam. Then I thought, I'm wrong or what? I did a mistake or what? Then I have to go to check the Vilapakus Manjali. Then I went and checked the Vilapakus Manjali. No, it is written Devi. But Guru Narayana Goswami chanting Radhe. Then I thought, but I am feeling more juice and flavor when I reciting Radhe. Like I gave the example, before association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Swarup was reciting Srimad Bhagavatam, and it is written by Vyasdev that Mukti Pade Dayabhav. Tatteinum Kampam Susamikyamanam, Gunjan Evatmam Kutam Kakam, Budvag Babuvi Vidara Namaste. जो प्राय सो जीते तो अपने कहते लोग क्या और मुक्ति पदे दायवा मुक्ति पदे दायवा then in mukti pade daeva is written by Vyasdev. But when after listening from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Vedanta continuously 7 days and other topics from the lotus lips of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, now Sarvabhaumacharya completely changed. Before, his goal was Brahman Jyoti, Sadhuji Mukti, which is rejected by devotees. But his goal was to Sadhuji Mukti, Brahma, to merge in Brahma. And he was the greatest scholar on Vedanta, greatest scholar of Mayavadis, greatest scholar of Guru of the whole world for Mayavadis. He was topmost scholar that time for Mayavadis. He was leading all the Mayavadis in whole India. Yes. But prior to Mahaprabhu, when Mahaprabhu went there, after listening Harikatha from him, after his blessing and association, then when Mahaprabhu asked, what do we discuss? Sarvabhaumacharya asked, oh Mahaprabhu, what you spoke, I am feeling very good. Then Mahaprabhu asked, you recite some verses, what you feel good? Then he recited this verse, Mukti Pade Dayabhav. Then Sarvabhaumacharya did not pronounce Mukti Pade Dayabhav. He pronounced Bhakti Pade Dayabhav. He did not pronounce. Originally Mukti Pade Dayabhav. But Sarvabhaumacharya pronounced Bhakti Pade Dayabhav. Then Mahaprabhu said, oh, Bhattacharya, you are doing something wrong. Then Sarvabhaumacharya asked what? Mahaprabhu said, Vyasdev did not write Bhakti Pade Dayabhav. Vyasdeva wrote Mukti Pada Daiva. But why you are changing and you are telling Bhakti Pada Daiva? Then Sarvamata said, Mahaprabhu, please explain me. Before I was reciting and I had memorized Mukti Pada Daiva. But after coming in contact with you, when I heard from you about Bhakti, now I don't feel comfortable even to pronounce and utter the word Mukti. Before my goal was Mukti. That is also very dangerous Mukti, which is Sadhuja Mukti. But now after coming in contact with you and listening from you, I hesitate to pronounce the word Mukti. So I am not feel comfortable and easy and happy to pronounce the word Mukti. So I feel comfortable and very juicy and very blissful to use the word Mukti. Then Mahaprabhu smiled, okay, if you feel like this, okay, does not matter, Vyasdeva will not angry. So since then onward, Sarvamata changed Vyasadeva's writing and he used Bhakti Pada Daiva. Similarly, when Raghunath Goswami was writing and pronouncing the Bilaka Kusmanjali as a Devi, Iti Vigyaya Devitam Nayavam Karanandikam. Then, after listening from our Gurudev Bhakti Narayana Goswami Maharaj, then I thought, oh, Maharaj is reciting as Radha, but I memorized as Devi. But I heard that Sarvamata changed, so it is no problem. And now Maharaja also changed like Sarvamata, so I will also change. So, does not matter what will happen, because if anything happens, then he is from. So I am not the first one to change. So since that downward, because Iti Vigyaya Devi, whatever you are feeling, please, I was feeling more if you tell Radhe. So since that downward, I changed my word. Iti Vigyaya Radhe Tvam, Nayavam Charanandikam. So I got inspiration from him there also. And many places. Then one day I went to listen to him in Radharama temple. Radharama. Because when I was in Vrindavan, Radharama temple, they were inviting to Gurudev to there to speak Harikatha. One day I went to see Radharama. That time I don't know that Gurudev is speaking Harikatha there. But all of a sudden, I had desire to go to see Radharama. I did not know that time that Harikatha is going on. But when I went to see Radharama, at that time immediately I saw big crowd is there. And our Gurudev Bhakti Narayana Goswami Maharaj is speaking in Vyasasana. Then I became very happy, then I said that. At that time, he was speaking very nice topic as what? Anarpitam Charinchirat Karunaya Avatinna Samarpaitam Unnat Ujlasam Swabhakti Sriyam Hari Purata Sundara Dyuti Kadamba Sandipita Sada Hridayakandre Suratu Vaha Sachinanda. So this verse I had studied before also. But when Swabhakti Sriyam, he was speaking such a detail that I did not heard before. So after that, it is printed in my heart. He spoke so many details about the Swabhakti Sriyam. So after listening this, I got inspiration. I studied Chaitanya Charitamrita, that also, with the commentary of our Prabhupada, Bhakti Thakur, and wanted to know in detail that. And since that downward, I became very clear about this after listening. So I got so many inspiration from him. That's why he is blessing. Otherwise, it is impossible. Our Guru Maharaj's blessing, our Bhakti and Narayana Goswami's blessing, A.C. Bhakti and Singh Prabhupada's blessing, all Guru workers. If they don't bless, it is impossible. We are conditioned living in the jivas, we cannot do anything. So only here reason is blessing. For example, unless Gurudev wants, you cannot come here. What to speak? What to speak many? One cannot come. What to speak many? And all of you are also not ordinary. You are very experienced devotee. Long time. All are going to become old now. Here. It is easy to change a neophyte, but it is not easy to change a old devotee because they have lots of experience. Lots of experience, and they have heard from Bhakti Sridhar Goswami Maharaj and Bhakti from Puri Goswami Maharaj, our Guru Maharaj, Gurudev Narayana Goswami Maharaj, Prabhupada, many Prabhupada's disciples they have heard. So it is not easy to change them. It is not easy to inspire them. It is impossible. Reason is Gurudev doing all. Our Guru Vargas they are doing. Otherwise it is impossible. So all credit should go to them. We are just instrument. It is our good fortune that we are being engaged to listening this. So it is our proper utilization of time, so that our life will be successful. Because by this blessing, we are just trying to come and listen. And I am trying to speak, you are trying to listen. But all is going on by the behind them they are doing all. The doer is them. We are not doing. So we should give up karta abhiman. Karta abhiman, understand? Karta abhiman means I am doing. The arrogance of doer. So we cannot do. You try to do by doing yourself, cannot. If no blessing, it is impossible. So this Harikatha or transcendental activities, devotional activities is going on by the blessing only. Why? It is said in Padma Purana. Durlavaiva katha loke Srimad Bhagavatodbhava Koti Janma Samuthe na Punni Naiva Tulabhyate. This Bhagavad Katha, this Radha Rasudhani Katha, all Harikatha is impossible. Unless crore lifetimes is Sukriti. Not one to life. Crore lifetime Sukriti. Then only it can possible to listen. Padma not telling. We are not telling, or I am not telling. Padma Puran telling, Durlavaiva Katha Loke. This Katha is very, very rare to attain in this material world. What to speak material world? It is, I told already. Na Swarge Satyacha Kailase Vaikunta Nasti Ayam Rasa. Swarge. In celestial planet, you cannot find Radha Rasa. You ask one demigod and tell. You ask the demigod, are you listening Radha Rasa in the celestial planet? Impossible. You ask the demigod. You cannot go now to ask because no access there, need qualification. But if you demigod will come also and you ask them, is Radha Rasa is possible in Swarga, in celestial planet? You will get the reply, no, impossible. You ask to Shiva even, Swarga Satya, Kaila Satya. You ask to Brahma, Satyalok. In Satyalok also you can find Radha Rasa. In Kailasas you cannot get Radha Rasa. But it is easily available now in New Braj. Why? Due to blessings of Gurudev. Unless Gurudev would come here, it was impossible here. So this is the causeless mercy of Gurudev. He named as New Braj, and for New Braj, Radha Rasa is necessary. That's why to nourish the Brajavasi, Radha Rasa is necessary. And his foremost hankering is towards Radharani. So Radharani's Katha is heart of him. So whenever he was speaking Harikatha, he will listen, he will add it to Braja or Radharani. Any topic you give him, conclusion will be towards Radharani or Braja pastime. I marked this. Yeah. And among all the assembly you will see, many Vaishnavas speak, but when you listen to him, he will add something special. So which inspired me and attracted me to improve more and more. So the reason of my speaking also, blessings from Gurudev Narayana Goswami Maharaj is there. Our Guru Maharaj is there is no doubt at all. But he also, not only our Guru Maharaj, I felt not only our Guru Maharaj, I felt Bhakti Narayana Goswami Maharaj and A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada also. Why? I have told several times, but sometimes new devotees are coming. I can remind him. I am feeling also the blessings of A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada. Why? When I was studying engineering, at that time, ISKCON devotees, they were selling the books, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Then I saw, and When I saw Bhagavad Gita, I was attracted to very beautiful photos. Yeah, very beautiful photos in Bhagavad Gita. Before in other Bhagavad Gita, I was not finding that kind of photo. Yeah, yeah. So that photos attracted me. Then I attracted to read. After reading, you in several places he has spoken. You will find also now in his Bhagavad Gita, the only business of human form of life is practicing Krishna consciousness.
24/7.
Huh?
24/7.
24/7. 24/7. The only business of this is injected in my heart since that day onward. So the only business of a human form of life is practicing Krishna consciousness 24/7. Then after reading this, I thought, what he is telling, what I am doing. So I am now studying engineering. Then I thought I should give up this. I should not study anymore. At the same time, I thought, yes, now if I discontinue and give up, then what people will think? Oh, he could not study because engineering subject is very difficult. So he cannot pass. He could not pass, so fearing to the study, he became Babaji. He became people will say, and it will blaspheme to the sadhus. So then I thought I should complete engineering. After completion, I will give up. So I completed. After completion, I came. That is the story I am not telling all the time. So this is the reason S.C. Bhakti and Swami Prabhupada also inspired me to give up. Because his instruction, the only business of human form of life is to practice Krishna consciousness 24/7. And I was thinking, what I am doing? I am wasting the time. So since then, he is in my heart also. That's why there is no single day when I forget to him and Gurudev also. One Gurudev, nobody will forget. This is common. One Gurudev, a disciple, he will always remember. Because it is duty. Every day we have to chant Samsara Vanlo. We have to chant and chant Guru Gayatri. So a disciple will remember his own Guru. It is no surprise. This is common. But with my Gurudev also, there is no single day when I did not remember to Guru Narayana Maharaj and S.C. Bhakti and Swami Prabhupada. So their blessing is there. Otherwise it is impossible. You see, I am alone, all of you are his disciples. How it is possible to happen? Unless he does not do. I am alone, our Guru Maharaj, and I have no any Godfather here. All of you are his disciples. And the program is being organized by all of you. You are organizing. I am just coming and speaking. So unless he wants, how it is possible here? So he is doing all. Our Guru Maharaj doing, Prabhupada doing. If Prabhupada is not doing, then Prabhupada's disciples would not come. Wherever I am going, mostly Prabhupada disciples are coming. And now, you see our Vyala Guru. He came and told me, oh, I got more inspiration. This I told, Prabhupada brought you here. Prabhupada brought you because he is in my heart always. So Prabhupada, when feels I should send this to him, then you are coming. Otherwise, I don't know anyone. So to whom Prabhupada bringing, to whom Gurudev bringing, that is going on. So it does not matter others what they think. I don't care for that. Because I am caring what I am thinking and what I am getting inspiration. So what is true. But people may think different things according to their angle of vision. Understand? So the reason is blessing. Without blessing, no one can listen this katha. It is impossible to happen also. Why? Padampuran denied. Padampuran said, Dullabhyo katha loke Srimad Bhagavata Dua. Koti janma samudhana punya naivata labhyate. Only after accumulation of 1 crore lifetimes Sukruti, then one can have an opportunity to listen Harikatha. That is also only Bhagavad Katha. What to speak Radha Rasa. Only Bhagavad Gita one can get the opportunity to listen if one has 1 crore lifetime Sukruti. So if we have no 1 crore lifetime Sukruti, we cannot listen. we cannot get the opportunity. If there is some Harikatha is going on, we will have no desire to go. No desire to go. Then there is two reasons behind this. One is, if we are interested to listen and getting the opportunity, means we have 1 crore lifetime Sukriti already there. If we feel that we have no that Sukriti, we don't feel that we have that quantity, then second reason is mercy. Mercy. So mostly we think mercy. Why? I have already told in Jagannath Puri, when Gurudev time is going already 15 minutes more. Huh? But today last day on 5 minutes. 5 minutes I told. Yeah. Okay. One Gurudev's blessing I am telling. When Gurudev had no temple there before in Jagannath Puri, now is Sri Damodar Gauri Math. Before was that Hotel Sea Palace. That was a hotel before. Yeah. And some devotee donated and then Gurudev bought that. Now that is Sri Damodar Gauri Math. Jai Sri Damodar Gauri Math. But prior to Jai Sri Damodar Gauri Math, when Gurudev was going, he was staying in Singania's place. Singania. Nandadi knows this. Singania, who is from Calcutta. Very famous, all Gauri Math they know him. Because he is doing service in every math. He is big, very generous person. He is contributing everywhere, doing service. So all Vaishnava loving him, so he is well known. So he was doing service of Gurudev also. When Gurudev was coming to Jagannath Puri, then he was staying in his house. He has a big building, so he was staying there. When I came to know that Guru Narayana Goswami came, then I wanted to see him and to get his blessing. Then I went there. I did Dandavat, Satang Dandavat to him. Then he asked, how are you? How is your Gurudev? Then I told, yes, everything is okay. Gurudev is okay. Then I sat at his lotus feet. Then I asked him, Maharaj, please tell me how to attain Bhakti. My question is how to attain Bhakti. Then he replied in Bengali. In Bengali he said, Amra, in Bengali he spoke, Amra sadhana siddha noi. In Bengali. Amra sadhana siddha noi. Amra kripa siddha. Means we are not a sadhana siddha. In Kali Yuga, by sadhana, not easy to get perfection. Because in Kali Yuga, so many obstacles, so many contamination, and span of life is very short. Like in 11th and 12th century it is said, Kale doso nidhe radhan astika mahan guna. Kirtana deva krishnasya muktavanda param brade. So in Kali Yuga is very difficult to get perfection by own endeavor. So he said, Amra sadhana siddha nahi, Amra kripa siddha. Means we cannot be perfect by our own endeavor and sadhana. Then how we can get? By kripa siddha. By mercy of Guru, Vaishnava and Radha Krishna, by mercy we will be perfected easily. So Amra kripa siddha. Means we will be perfected by kripa, by blessing. Then I said, if without mercy it is impossible, then I want your blessing. Because you told that by our own number it is impossible, we need blessing and kripa, then only we can be perfected. Then I need your blessing. Then he smiled and put his palm on my head. Yes, blessing. He smiled and put his palm on my head. So there I got his blessing. And also several times also, no time already left for the Arati. So the purpose of speaking is, blessing is most important. Without blessing, Jiva cannot do anything. You see, if no blessing, whatever you do, you will be unsuccessful. If no blessing, you try, you cannot be successful. You try to test it. You may have so many plans to do, I do this, do this, do this. If no blessing, you cannot be successful. But if blessing, whatever you do, you will be successful. So, blessing is most important. By blessing, you can do everything. And you can progress very fast also. Like, if you do by yourself, by own endeavor, you will take long time, may not be successful. But by blessing, guaranteed and successful. For example, if you are going to multi-story building, if you walk yourself by step by step, you need strength and you take long time. And all are not fit to go because old men cannot walk. But if you take the help of elevator, anyone can go. And you can go faster. Just switch on, then you will go faster than others. So, mercy is like an elevator. Elevators in which everybody can go and faster. So the mercy is like elevator. In elevator, old man, small child, kids, woman, anyone can go, no problem. But by step, all cannot go. Who is strong? Only they can go. All cannot go because you cannot walk. Those who are old, they knee problem. They cannot walk. Big problem. But any physical handicap, knee problem, whatever sickness, no problem. Just to go, enter inside elevator and push switch on. Then you will take faster than others. Similarly, to mercy, you can do anything. You can make wonderful in the whole world. Brahmanda Tarite Shakti Dhare Janegan. Only one is sufficient to convert the whole world with blessing. But without blessing, union cannot convert any single one. Without blessing, union of so many people cannot do anything. Difficult to change single person. But if blessing, only one can convert the whole world. The glance example of our A.C. Bhakti and Saint Prabhupada. Prior to him, what was the condition of Western world? When he came alone, he converted the whole world. This is the proof. One is sufficient to change the whole world. But if no mercy, then all together also cannot change anything. So blessing is most important. Without blessing, we cannot do anything. So what is going on in this program and others? Behind is blessing. We may not see, we may not realize, but without blessing, it is impossible. So we do nothing, they are doing. We are just the instrument. It is our good fortune that they chose us to be parts of the program. So this is our good fortune, so that we will get a blessing. Otherwise, if they don't want, it is impossible. We cannot listen Harikatha. We cannot have the opportunity. And this Radha Sudha is not easy to get. Till now, no such a book is available. What to speak, you will get to listen. You find out in market, you cannot get book. You will find not such details. Only small book, English verses and translation. And some books little explanation, but not word by word, syllables you can find. And the depth you can find. So this is the blessing. They are inspiring and it is coming out. If they don't inspire, you cannot remember. Not easy to memorize one verse. You try. Not easy to remember one verse. You may remember what is. Recite again and again, repeat. When you come to speak, you can. 1, 2 days, 3 days you practice. And before coming to class, you will think, oh yes, I can speak. But when you come to the class, when you start, you will forget. Yes. What to speak is several verses. Because Krishna telling in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Hrudi Sannivishta, Mata Spanti, Jnana Vapohanamta, Vedesya Sarvari Ahameva Vedya, Vedanta Krut Veda Videva Chaham. Lord Krishna telling, I am sitting in the core of heart of everyone. Mata Spanti, by my blessing one can remember. So, if Krishna does not bless, Krishna's blessing how will it come? When Gurudev blessing, when Vaishnavas are blessing. Krishna's blessing is dependent upon Guru and Vaishnavas blessing. So, to whom Gurudev will bless, to whom Vaishnavas will bless, Krishna's blessing is mandatory. No need is separately to Krishna to pray. If you pray to Gurudev, if you pray to Vaishnavas, if they bless, without praying to Krishna also, Krishna will bless. But if you don't pray to Gurudev and Vaishnavas, if we have no blessings of Guru and Vaishnavas, Krishna will not bless us. So, Krishna telling, by my blessing, Mataha Sruntini, by my blessing, one can remember. Mataha Sruntini upon, if I don't have blessing to anyone, then he will forget everything. So when he will bless, when he will see that Guru and Vaishnavas are blessing,
then he will bless. So without blessing, we cannot do anything. We are Baddha Jiva, we should not be arrogant. Arrogance is the most dangerous problem for Bhakti. Jiva Goswami spoke in Bhakti Sandarbha. Ahankara prajuktanam kesava ahankara nibhutanam kesava naiduraga. Ahankara vimuktanam kesava naiduraga. Ahankara juktanam madhye parvatarasa. Means those who are arrogant or one who has arrogance, for him Krishna is long distance. Why? Between Krishna and him, Parvata. So many mountains, big mountains. So if between Krishna and Jiva, so many big mountains, how they can see each other? To see Krishna, you should do face to face, without any mountain. If Krishna will one side of the mountain and you will stand on other side of the mountain, nobody can see each other. So one who has arrogance, then between him and Krishna, many mountains, which is impossible. So Krishna is long distance for him. But Ahankara Nibhutanam Kesava Naindro, who has no arrogance, for him Krishna is very close. Krishna is with him. So in Bhakti, arrogance is most dangerous. And one who has arrogance, he cannot get Bhakti. He cannot get Guru's blessing, he cannot get Vaishnava, and he cannot get Krishna's blessing. That's why Krishna does not let arrogance to stay in his devotee, even showing in the pastimes of Rasa, what to speak others. You see, Krishna can tolerate everything, but his devotee's arrogance also, he will not tolerate arrogance of anyone, even his devotee. You see, in Rasa dance, even Krishna left Radharani and Gopis also to teach her. Why? The Gopis were thinking, Tasam Savomadam, Bhiksha Manam Cha Kesava, Prasamaya Prasadaya Tatreva Antardhiya. When Krishna saw that Gopis are thinking, oh, we are the most fortunate ladies in whole universe. Why? Krishna is being attracted by our beauty and now dancing with us. So we are most fortunate. And Krishna was able to understand this. Then Krishna made one plan to disappear. So that to Tasam Prasadaya, Prasamaya Prasadaya, means to destroy the arrogance of Gopis, and Radharani became Manini because Radharani saw that Krishna is paying attention equal to all. No special attention to Radharani. Oh, Krishna is treating me today equal. I am not equal. And he treating equal, so I should not stay here. Then Krishna came to know Radharani became Manini. And Radharani became Manini, and Gopis thought we are most fortunate. So now Krishna thought two kind of treatment is necessary. One treatment for Gopi, one treatment for Radharani. For Gopis one, they are thinking that we are only most fortunate. So for them, I should destroy their arrogance. And for Radharani's statement what? Radharani is now Manini. I have to pacify. Tesam prasadaya prasamaya. Prasamaya means to destroy the arrogance of Gopis. And prasadaya means to pacify Radharani. Then Krishna took Radharani and Radharani. Then Gopis became down. No arrogance anymore. No arrogance before what we are thinking. And now Radharani is Manini. So now Krishna is trying to pacify. He did Sridhar in Sridhar Bhatt. That is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. So here Krishna is teaching, although Radharani is no arrogance, on just mana. But Gopis they were thinking Saubhagya Mother. Then here Krishna is teaching us, even to Gopis and others, Krishna is not letting to be arrogant. What to speak others? So Krishna does not let anyone to be arrogant. And who will be arrogant, he will make him down. So that he will repent. So only dangerous problem is in Bhakti is arrogance. So we should be meek and humble. While Bhakti Thakur telling, while Sarvaguni Guni Mahasaya. Although we have all good qualities, but we should think that we are nothing. Then Amani Huda, we should be free from all arrogance. Then
we should get blessing. And without blessing, we cannot do anything. Now, half an hour more. So we stop here. बोल स्वानंदनी श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय। बोल राधा और सुधा निधि की